Well, hello friends, and welcome to today's very special Christmas episode, where we will be looking at making a ginger cake with lemon icing. The reason why I'm dressed as an elf today is because Santa couldn't make it, and so I stepped in to do our sweet treats.
First things first, you'll need a cake tin. I'm using a 22 centimeter or 9-inch spring tin because there is a spring on the side for easy release. The base comes off, which is handy and convenient. I have a link on the top right corner for you if you want to learn how and why we line a round cake tin. Check it out. Next, take a large bowl for mixing. Pour in 225 grams of self-raising flour, 1 teaspoon of bicarbonate soda, 1 teaspoon of mixed spice, 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon, 1 tablespoon of ground ginger. No need to sieve the mix. We will just use a whisk to mix it well so that all the powders are nicely blended. After you've mixed the dry ingredients well, you can now take 115 grams of cold butter, which I have diced up into tiny cubes, and place that in with all the dry ingredients. We will be rubbing the butter into the flour. Use your fingertips to really work the butter into the flour mix. What we are looking for is the butter to become smaller and everything to look uniform and crumble-like, almost like a fine powder. Once you are done, you can leave the mix to one side and we will come back to it later. In the meantime, take a small or medium-sized pot and in goes 250 grams of whole milk. After that, place in 115 grams of dark muscovado sugar, 115 grams of golden syrup. And now for the black treacle or molasses. We will need 115 grams of that. Very powerful stuff here. The depth in flavor, even from smelling it, is just rich in aroma. Take the pot and place it on the stove and turn the heat to medium to high. We want the mixture to come to almost boiling point. We just want to dissolve the sugar. If it boils, no worries, just take it off the heat and let it cool for a bit. Now it's time for the secret ingredient, stem ginger. These little bad boys are packed with sweetness, but still with a fresh and sharp ginger flavor. You will need a fine grater or a microplane. Grate 85 grams of drained stem ginger. Just look at that. Bring back the bowl with the dry mixture and pour the stem ginger into it. Remember the milk mixture from the stove? You can take that and pour that over the stem ginger just to help disperse it. Pour all of the milk mixture. Use a wooden spoon or rubber spatula to help you mix. Mix it well. You will notice a lot of bubbles, which is good. That is from the bicarbonate of soda. This cake will be light with a crumble texture, giving you a nice mouthfeel. Take 1 egg and crack it into the mix. Break it up and mix well. Don't worry about the egg, as the hot or warm liquid mixture was balanced out from the dry ingredients. Scrape the sides well and pour all of the mix into the nicely lined round baking tin. Place it in your oven at 160 degrees Celsius for 15 minutes.
I just want to give Jessica a very big shout out because she took the time to do my makeup today.
After 15 minutes, we are going to check the cake. I am using a probe thermometer. You don't have to. You can use a cake tester. As long as it comes out clean, the cake is done, or once the internal temperature has reached well over 100 degrees Celsius. Take the cake out and let cool in the cake tin. See this crack over there? I am not worried about that. Place another base or a flat plate on the top. What this does is two things. It makes the top nice and flat, but more importantly it keeps the steam in, making it extra moist. Leave it to one side until the sides cool completely. Let's give it 3 hours to really ensure the cake is properly cooled.
I think all my neighbors are looking at my window and asking what the is happening here. Why am I dressed as an elf?
Let's check after 3 hours to really ensure the cake is properly cooled. There you go, a nice flat top. Look at the cake bounce back after poking it. But don't poke it too much. Now let's make the lemon icing. Take a medium bowl and place a sieve on the top. There is a scale on the bottom just in case you were wondering. Place 300 grams of icing sugar and sieve it. Pour in 55 grams of lemon juice. Use a spoon to help you mix to make the icing sugar come together. Next, pour in 15 grams of honey because lemon and honey are good friends, and we all know ginger and lemon are good friends too, so let's make them all get to know each other. The honey also helps in the consistency of the icing. I changed to a rubber spatula to help in the mixing process. It should flow nice and even while still coating the spatula. I need you to pay attention to the drip rate, which means how fast it is dripping. This is important later when we come to decorate the cake. Now we're going to go ahead and unmold the cake from the tin. Nice and easy, because we lined it with baking paper. This cake size can get you 12 decent portions, or if you're really greedy, about 8. Now take the base paper away as well. Let's go ahead and cut us a slice. Pour the lemon icing into a piping bag. Press to make sure there isn't any air bubbles. Cut a small hole. Squeeze some of the lemon icing to determine if the hole is big enough or not. I placed the cake slice on a piece of baking paper to help me rotate the cake if I need to. Pipe at an angle and watch the flow. Just remember, you can always add, but once you add too much, it is much harder to take away. Just add some more lemon icing in a couple of places to get a nice drip effect you get on the roof of houses when it snows. Place a small piece of stem ginger as a simple decoration and enjoy your slice of ginger cake with lemon icing.
Well, thank you for joining me on this journey today. If you enjoyed what you watched, please leave a thumbs up, comment, and subscribe to be notified for more upcoming videos. Have a Merry Christmas, and I shall see you in the next one. Bye for now.
I'll be honest with you, I had 2 slices.